Assalamu alaikum, peace be upon you. Hello, welcome back to my channel. I hope you are doing well. Thank you so much for stopping by and checking out my video. So today's video is for my Niqabi sister. If you're a Niqabi sister, you know that once you decided to wear that veil, the amount of people who now stare at you just doubled, right? Before, just being a hijabi, still you got some people who will look at you here and there, but now that you're a Niqabi, it seems like everybody's staring at you, right? And that's not to say that all those stares are all bad. There are some that are very curious about why you wear it. They want to be informed. They're trying to build up some courage to approach you maybe and ask you directly why you started wearing the veil and the reasons behind that, just so that they could just stay informed. However, there are those stares that are terrible. They're terrible. It is just so bad that sometimes it just ruins your day if you let it. So today's video covers how to deal with those type of stare. So I hope you find it very beneficial, and if you do, please don't forget to share it with anybody that might find it beneficial as well. With that being said, let's go ahead and jump to the video. So how do you deal with people who are just, you know, they're very rude, they're staring at you all the time, they're not shy to let you know that they can't stand you, they can't stand your dress code, and they want nothing more but to ruin your day, right? And for a lot of us, it actually happens. Our day is ruined. And a lot of times that used to, initially when I was starting as a Niqabi, that used to really bother me a lot, just the stares. And you know, I could be having a wonderful day and I'm in public and I'm enjoying my day, I'm enjoying my time, and then I look at a certain direction and then I catch this person just staring at me, not turning around, and they're just, you know, they just creep you out, right? And it really would bother you. And a lot of times I would really, you know, think about that, and I'm like, oh, I don't understand why. And I used to take it very personal. I'm like, this person doesn't know me, I don't understand, you know, is there something I did wrong? I'm just trying to practice my religion peacefully. And it used to bother me, and my whole day would be ruined. Literally, my whole day would be ruined. And then that's suddenly changed to, after a while, I started to get really upset, and I would turn around. I mean, I would not turn around, I would directly look at them, and we engage in this stare game, right? I'm like, if you're not going to turn around, I'm not going to turn around, and I'm going to let you know that you're being rude. So I started doing that, and also that didn't work because, number one, that kind of gets me upset, and I'm all worked up. About all the, just the negativity and what's happening, and still my day is ruined, right? Or the person is, you know, gets very even more aggressive, even more mean, and it's just bad. Like, it's all bad. But I guess the simple answer is you try to avoid, you try to not even look at that person. You try to make sure that they don't even exist, because you know, this person doesn't really know you. They're really attacking you with their eyes, you know, and you're probably never ever going to see this person, but their negativity will follow you for days. So why even give them the chance of day and look at their direction? I never do. I never, if I'm walking now, let's say I'm in the mall and I'm just walking and, you know, minding my own business, and I happen to look in a certain direction, and I see somebody who's kind of giving me the wrong energy, and they're really being just really nasty with their looks, I just turn around immediately. I'm like, you don't even exist, you know, I'm not going to give you the time of the day. And I just continue doing that, and it became a habit actually. Now I don't even notice. I don't even notice, barely actually. I can't say I don't even notice at all, but I barely don't even notice that people are giving me those looks, right? Because I learned to focus my gaze where I'm going. I don't look around, and I don't do that, right? But other people who are around me notice it, and then they get upset. So that's a whole different story, but I try not to even focus on it. And the other thing I do is I changed my way of thinking, right? Like I said previously, I used to get very personal, you know. It used to hurt me personally. I'm all sad, and I'm all thinking about why this person is doing this to me. I don't understand why, and I'm just trying to make sense of it all. But in reality, first of all, this person is, number one, very ignorant, decided to be in that ignorance of not trying to educate themselves about what Islam is. They allow themselves to be brainwashed. So they allow themselves to be brainwashed by the media, and they bought into that, you know, narrative that Islam and Muslims are terrorists, they're bad people all around. And so they made that decision to follow that path and be in that state of mind. And as a result of that, they're now, you know, giving out negative energy. That's a problem that they have to deal with. They need to resolve that. They're the ones who are not sleeping at night, probably. You know, they're the ones who days get ruined, right? Because immediately they see you, they just they shut down, and they just get into this anger mode, right? They have a problem with themselves that they need to resolve. It has nothing to do with you. They don't know you personally. They don't know who you are. They don't know your personality. They don't know anything about you. And I bet if you were to remove everything and you just, you know, join society, they would have tried to even talk to you and be nice to you. And, you know, it has nothing to do with you personally, and it has everything to do with them and how they decide to I don't know what I'm trying to say. You know, like how they decide to learn about Islam, where to go to learn Islam. That's up to them. So when I change that mentality, I no longer let it. It just doesn't bother me anymore. It really doesn't bother me. Sometimes I just, you know, when I see that, I just keep it pushing. I'm like, whatever. It never bothers me the way it used to, because of I changed the way I think. So and sometimes, you know, you just have to also think about it and look within yourself and know that society that you live in, it's not common. So you are going to see people looking at you. You are going to see people who become weirded out by, you know, the niqab, and you know, just focus on the fact that, hey, you're able to wear it. You're able to, you know, nobody's coming to you and telling you to take it off or pulling your niqab. And if that's what's happening, then that's a whole different story. But in my case, I'm able to walk with my niqab anywhere. You know, the worst thing I get is you know, negative stares and just the little comments here and there of take off that thing or go back to your country, or you might hear those, but it's I don't get to hear that all the time. But yeah, I hope this, you know, helped you. It's a very short if you're a niqabi, and you know, let me know in the comment section how you really deal with it. What is it, the steps that you take? I know that I have some niqabi followers. I would really love to hear what your thoughts are on that as well. Yeah, so I hope you enjoy this. If you enjoyed it, please don't forget to press the like button, letting me know that that's you know, you're interested in videos like this, inshallah, God willing. And don't forget to subscribe as usual. And assalamu alaikum. Take care.